I guess I should have checked DeWalt's website first, because it's out, guys. I apologize. I should have looked first. I didn't. So 450 CFM, 120. So we're looking basically Milwaukee specs here, okay? And again, you got that big tube there, man. Check that out. It looks like it's a little bit longer than the Gen 1. It looks longer anyway. So you got like this tip at the end. I guess, well, let's read. Debris up to 450 CFM, 125 with a lightweight ergonomic design. A blower gives you directional control and tackles user fatigue. Innovative axle fan design that maximizes on air output and runtime. 66 decibels, all right? Now, I think the Makita that I got, right, that we just did a few reviews on was 63. And I mean, that is super. I mean, you heard me talking over it throughout the whole video. So 66 isn't bad. Yeah, I don't see anything about this little attachment here. I don't know what that possibly can do. All right. Yeah, but it's definitely got, I like the tube. I like the design. It looks pretty heavy duty, you know, for a 20-volt blower. I'm trying to look if there's anything else in that back of that car, like a trimmer. And guys, this might have been out for a while. I had no idea. I really had no idea. Yeah, so here's a better look. So again, like I said in the video there, it has a pretty much the same design, pretty much Gen 1, right? Except a little bit streamlined, a little bit more retro. All right, I don't know, again, if you have to have that attachment on there to get that 450 and 125. Variable trigger, I don't see anything about this attachment on here. That 5.43 pounds. Wow. So pretty much, you know, obviously they probably did it without the battery, but you know, you add a 5 amp hour battery, let's say. That's 2 pounds. So you're like 7.5 pounds with a 5. All right. Now I don't know. It looks like there is a battery on here, so it's going to be available in a kit, and it's probably going to come with a 5. Again, the one thing, guys, like I mentioned in the first video, is the runtime. For being as old as it is, too, the Gen 1 version, I'm talking, I mean, it had great runtime. Again, they probably gave up a little bit of the power to get that runtime. So I'm really interested to test this sucker out and see what it can do. But I'll put the link underneath here if anyone wants to check this out. Again, I don't know how long it's been up here, but I'm like, you know what, let me just check. Because because that picture was a picture, obviously, from the website here. So I'm like, that had to be from Dewalt's site. So I went and I looked, and it was on here. I can't believe it. I've been sleeping on this for a while. But great, again, if you like the Milwaukee, maybe you were in DeWalt's platform, but you just need a little bit more pop, so you got the Milwaukee blower. Maybe you got it cheap on one of the deals that I featured, but you're still into DeWalt's platform. Now you can kind of maybe get this one and retire that Milwaukee, because the specs are pretty similar. Related products. Yeah, that looks like the old trimmer. This saw is okay. It leaks oil. This one. Oh wait, there is a new trimmer. All right, guys, let's relax. All right, everybody, calm down. I'll shut this down so quick that you won't believe it. All right, this is breaking news for me anyway. I wonder how long this has been up here, and nobody sent me this. Like, so this might be new, because there's a lot of people that send me messages on new stuff. All right, so it is a 14-inch. So you're gaining an inch. I would expect a little bit more, to be honest with you. So folding hinge to fit in small storage spaces. Oh, wow, check this out. Wow, this is a great feature. Okay. so it kind of folds down. Man, that's great for the trailer too. I mean, it takes up like no space. All you gotta do is like put a hook on the wall. That's awesome. And they got an all metal head now. So they are definitely updating these, and it looks like they're going more, I don't want to say commercial, but I mean, this is an all metal head here, guys. There's really, besides, the guard and the trimmer head, that's the only two things that look like that's plastic. So, 14 inches isn't bad, guys. And it looks like with this one, you're probably going to be able to take that guard off. If you had the Gen 1, here this guy's folding it. It's hitting him right in the groin area. That was the major downside of the Dewalt and why I really couldn't use it that much. Obviously I did the videos on it back in 2015 and we brought it out with us. And I liked it, but I just needed, 16, 17 inch swath. I love a big swath. But the problem with the Gen 1 trimmer was you couldn't really take that trimmer guard off. Maybe with the newer ones you could. I had the Gen 1 version. I haven't seen, I don't know they kind of updated the Gen 1 a little bit, again, with the new trimmer head. They might have made some other minor adjustments to it. But, again, this one looks like you can kind of take that trimmer head off. So it's saying 14 inches, but, I mean, I use my Milwaukee, guys. It says 16. I use it probably around 18 or 19 inches. All right. So, and you'll lose a little bit of power at that, going that big. But, even, you go 2 inches up on this, guys, you're at like 16. I know a lot of you guys, and I don't recommend taking the guard off. Yeah, he's folding it right up. I mean, it's a pretty cool design. It looks like he's got the 2.0 in that. Is that the Tough System 2.0? No, it's got those. I mean, again, I think it's a great feature, guys, that it can fold down like that. Yeah. Folding hinge to fit into small storage spaces, reduced length when fold for easy transportation, durability, even in thick brush. Choose between performance and runtime. All right, so it has a couple different speeds. So if you need that extra power, you can kind of put that on if you're going through thicker stuff. Yep, you got a high and low speed control, and wind the new line fast with the new quick load spool. So I'll have to check that out. 0.80, again, Milwaukee, you can either choose 0.80 or 0.95. I'm sure you can probably put, 7.0 without the battery, 7.9. And it comes with the DCB 115 battery. So I believe that, or it includes the DCB 205. Wait, that's weird. Includes DCB 205 and the DCB 115 battery. I think the DCB 115 is a charger, and the DCB 205 is the 5, right? So 4,600 RPM on low, 6,000 on high. So not that drastic of a difference. You got the bump feed. And with these lithium-ion trimmers, guys, 0.80 is perfect. I use my Milwaukee at 0.80. My gas-powered, I have 0.95. But, the 8.0 is more than fine, guys. Yeah, guys, so we got some new stuff. I knew it once the pole saw came out. So now like I said, guys, everyone's going back. Everyone tried to splurge out, right? Makita had the 36-volt outdoor power stuff, right? And they came out with a lot of tools in that. Now they're back to the 20. Brand new hedge trimmer, brand new blower. Now DeWalt, they had the 40-volt commercial. That is debunked now. But then they came out with those flex volt tools, and we've seen some major price reductions on them. But now they're coming back to the 20-volt. So I'm telling you, this is where it's at, guys. It really is. I'm happy to see the 20-volt stuff. They're the outdoor power stuff. They're coming out. They're loading up. It's great. It's great. And I wonder what new tool Milwaukee's going to come out with next year. I think it will probably be a lawnmower, but we'll have to see. All right. So, and don't be surprised if Dewalt comes out with a new lawnmower. You know? Let me just check. I don't. Even though their lawnmower gets a lot of bad press, if you ask me. Again, if you had bigger batteries, they should have offered it with bigger batteries, and I think there would be, there wouldn't have been such a big backlash, but who knows? All right, come on. What's going on here? Now, I put DeWalt lawnmower, and even DeWalt does it. It's like, what is your problem, man? There's a lot of new stuff. Check this out. 600 CFM air mover. I bet you there's all the new tools that are coming out around here. I bet you there's a new impact wrench on here. I'm just not searching. There's a welder's box. Here's the lawnmower. 3-in-1. 3-in-1. Oh, this might... I can tell you, my 40 volt. See this one? Oh, does that look different? I can tell you, because I have the 40 volt. You guys know that. And I don't think... I don't have no discharge. I don't have no side. Oh, maybe they have like a rear discharge that they're counting. Now, the Craftsman version has a side discharge. So I never understood that. But I would expect, guys, that we're going to see a new DeWalt. Only because the Craftsman, obviously, same company, right? So, oh yeah, this guy's putting 212s in there. They should have came out with a $599 mower kit with the 212s. I think it would have did good. Or a $499 with 2 9s. But they wanted to go cheap with the... Yeah, there's no side discharge on this. So this is the old one, which cuts really well, guys. It really does. It's just the runtime that's kind of the issue. And again, you need some flex volt batteries with it. But again, don't be surprised only because there's already a Craftsman mower out that has side discharge and self-propelled. So all they got to do is paint it yellow, pretty much, and switch the batteries around. So I would not be surprised within the next 6 to 18 months we see a new DeWalt mower. But all right, let me get out of here. So we got some new outdoor power stuff. That's you got a pole saw now. You got a brand new Gen 2 blower, brand new Gen 2 string trimmer. The Hedge trimmer, I'll just put in. I don't know how you, like I said, how you can make that any better. What is going on? Yeah, it won't even let me search. Let me try to get out of here. Except improving, the specs, right? Just, a little bit more RPM, a little bit more strokes per minute. Lithium ion hedge trimmer. 821p. 860. 22-inch cordless hedge trimmer with a 4. Oh, they do got a new one. Oh, no, this has been discontinued. And this is the 40 volt. That's why. I'm going to say that definitely looks different. The 40 volt. I got this, guys. I got to still do a video on this. It's only been around 2 years. I never took it out of the box. Yeah, the hedge trimmer, guys, was definitely an awesome, one of the best probably tool in that. It's tough there. Mid-range hedge trimmer. Yeah, here's the pole hedge trimmer. Oh, wow, they got a 20 volt. Wow, coming soon, guys. All right, so this is crazy, guys. I can't believe I'm finding all this. I should have looked. This has probably been up here for like a month. And I'm over here. I think they're going to come out. So you got a pole hedge trimmer in the 20 volt platform. Awesome. All right, now we know Milwaukee has one, but it's kind of part of a power head. That's what I like about the pole. You know, I got to do some updated videos on the pole saw. I did use it a couple times after, and I got a little bit of footage, but nothing great. But I love how you can break it down, and it's not, you know, it is so like compact. Like once you break it down, I mean, you can put this thing anywhere. And this is probably really the same thing. And I guess you can probably even expand this. I'm sure you kind of turn that black. Let me see if I can zoom in here. No, I'm sorry, guys. See, you can't do this thing is a like, what is going on with this thing? I'm trying to focus on this. All right, no. How about right there? This must be so annoying for you guys. Oh, right here. All right, so I'm sure this is it. You kind of turn this, right, just like the pole saw, to kind of take. You could probably remove the actual hedge trimmer blade there, all right, and it's a, what is it, a 22-inch, all right, so just like their their handheld, but I'm sure you can make it longer as well, all right. So wow, what a cool tool. Yep, this is great, guys. And I know a lot of people have been asking, you know, why didn't they make the pole saw with the flex volt? Why didn't, you know, are they coming out with any, you know, 60 volt hedge trimmer? I don't know, guys. I don't know how that flex volt stuff is doing, to be honest with you. I know the blower, I mean, I never seen drastic price reductions like that out of a brand new OPE tool. I don't know. I just think a lot of people have the 20 volt battery, guys. That's what it comes down to. You know, they don't really have the flex volt, or they don't want to use, you know, with the flex volt, you can't use your 20 volt batteries, right? And I'm talking about the 60 volt flex volt tool. So if you only have like 2 flex volt batteries, you know, people just, and they have like 50 of these Dewalt 20 volts. This is what they want. You know, I've been saying it for years. Everything that's come out really non 20 volt or 18 volt, I'm getting Dewalt crazy here, you know, hasn't really been that big of a success. Now, obviously, the 12 volt stuff has been, but anything above 18, right? You know, Makita's 36 volts doing it right. Now, they had a pure 36 volt, a one battery. You guys remember that? I don't even know if they're making new tools with that. We know Bosch had a 36 volt platform. I think that's dead in the water. We just saw DeWalt's 40 volt discontinued. We know about Milwaukee's 28 volt. So, you know, now you got the MX stuff. Obviously, a lot of the feedback from that hasn't been so great. But, you know, I'll put the link up for this, guys, and you can check it out. Pole back end, 1 blade sheath, all right, 1 hedge trimmer head, shoulder strap. There's a whole bunch of new tools coming out, guys. And again, this has probably been on here for a while. I'm trying to think what else they could possibly come out with. The pole saw now. Now you got a hedge trimmer. You got a blower. You got a new trimmer. Don't be surprised with that lawnmower, guys. Don't be surprised. Yeah, guys. So some good info here. I'll put the link and you guys can take a look. Let me know if you find anything else here. All right? I'll catch you guys. Peace.